That is the ugliest jersey I've ever seen. You should
Oh
burn.
no, it's not.
Is that the color jersey? Or
Huh?
who is that?
Smoking Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay wouldn't have won that game though.
No, you see what I'm drinking? Packer fan tears.
That looks like, is that vodka?
Water. Dude, I haven't drank anything in like 2 weeks now.
You drank on Saturday night.
I did. But not, I was drinking a beer. I mean, I had a shot and a beer, but I've been trying to cut down.
Yeah, I didn't do that too. How's your day today?
Shitty. But
Why was
not,
it? I'll talk to you later about that.
I didn't go deer hunting because it was fucking blowing. It was blowing wind. It was freaking cold.
Yeah. You see those shacks that went through that I sent you pictures of?
How deep? How thick is the ice there?
Like 10 inches, 12 inches. They should have pulled out the shacks on Sunday. So it's their own fault they went through when that access started getting bad and pulled them off the other access.
Yeah.
Because they saw the weather. So I guess they kind of got what they asked for.
So how do you get them out? Or you don't?
They have recovery teams that I think they can go out and get them and put like some buoyant things that lift them up or something.
Okay.
But everything in them is probably going to be in junk if they're under there for a while.
Yeah.
Last week, there was 2 terrible football games and 4 good football games, and one where a coach and defense played like absolute dog poop in the second half. It's not funny.
Yes, it is. It is funny.
That was a horrible loss as a Packers fan, but it was a good win as a Bears fan.
Yep. I'm here's the thing. I've been saying this since he got that big signing bonus. They
Oh.
paid Jordan Love too soon.
Jordan Love was threw for 4 touchdowns and no interceptions.
Yeah. What happened in the second half?
He threw a touchdown.
Yeah,
He didn't throw any interceptions.
no, but
But they didn't
he
win the game.
does he does this a lot. He doesn't have the
A full game where he plays well.
yeah.
I think the play calling was bad too, though, because LaFleur went more conservative in the second half when they had the lead, and then they couldn't do anything because the Bears were more aggressive at the line.
Yeah.
He should have kept doing the short passing game or the passing game that was working.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
You might be
First,
you might be go
Rams,
ahead.
Panthers. The Panthers did not quite win, but they almost beat the Rams. And Matty Stafford had some magic to come back and win right at the end and advance. And the Rams head to Chicago this week and are going to win.
Mm.
And then the Packers and Bears played. The Packers started off with the big lead. Then they did not play well at all in the second half and played really sloppy football in the second half. And the
Yep.
Bears came back and won.
Yep.
And McManus missed some kicks. I was thinking about putting McManus's numbers on this jersey and paper for this. Because he left 7 points on the field that he didn't get.
He won't be there next year.
Yeah, definitely not. He was good last year, but this year he hasn't been this good. But he also dealt with some injuries. But he definitely won't be there this next year. He might get an audition on a practice squad somewhere, but I don't think he's going to be on a team next
You
year.
don't think LaFleur ain't gonna be back next year if they keep him? Keep him. He won't be back for 2027 season.
And the Packers are taking a while to decide on what to do with LaFleur.
Yeah.
I
So
don't know.
I don't.
I literally think they should just not renew him or Gutekunst, and if they're bad, fire both of them and start fresh. And if they're make a playoff run, then keep them and extend them. But that's
Here's
my
the thing:
opinion.
they're gonna make a playoff run because you know why? They're the two, the Bears and the Packers are the two top teams of the NFC North.
Yeah, we'll see if Detroit or Minnesota is better next year. We don't know. They both have a bunch of question marks. Maybe they'll have Mike. Maybe the Lions will have Mike McDaniel and his sweats
Yeah.
calling the
That's
offensive plays, and they might actually be good with Jameer Gibbs and Montgomery. Hey, Amanda Larimer, I don't know what is going to happen. Or the
here's my
Lions could get lucky and
okay.
have their whole defense actually stay healthy the whole year.
Okay, Micah Parsons was a bust. I hate to say it, he was a bust. He was broken when he got there.
Who?
Micah Parsons.
He had 12 sacks.
He's injured though. He was injured when he left the Cowboys.
We'll see how it comes back. So, anyways, I'm trying this thing I saw online where you take the middle out of a pickle and you put some vodka in it for a minute and then you drink it. Not too bad.
So, okay.
So we'll see how Micah comes back and see if the Packers can make their defense any better or fix their conditioning. I expect them to win 9 or 10 games next year.
Hey, is that Rain Man?
No. But
Bear down.
that's my expectation for the Packers next year.
He could get 7.
They'll get more than 7.
Oh, no, they won't.
Who knows? We'll see. You never know how a team is going to be. I expect the Packers to be pretty similar because they're a younger team. They are losing a few players that are good.
What about the Bears? Where do you think they're going to be at?
They're the same they were this year.
They weren't. What winning? How many games did they win?
12. Did they win 12? They'll probably win 12 or 13 games. It could be a year too, which I hope it is. Because right now, the Bears are my least favorite team in the. We don't really hit the bottle.
No.
Neither of us have really had anything to drink.
No.
I've had one shot and a couple sips of a drink.
Yeah, I just.
So the next game was Bills versus Jags. And Josh Allen pulled out some magic and got the win in Jacksonville. I think it's his first road playoff win.
Yep, Superman did it.
And he can definitely upset. And the Bills are going to play in Denver this week. And I could definitely see the Bills upsetting Denver. But I'm probably not going to pick the Bills, but I could definitely see the Bills beating the Broncos.
Yeah. What?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Has Josh Allen's been this deep in the playoffs before, right? Correct?
He made it to the championship game, I thought, once. Or did they only make it to the divisional round? I thought last year they made it to the championship game.
What was the big showdown with Mahomes? Where they put up like a crap load of points in like a minute and a half between both teams.
They did go to the divisional round like 2 or 3 years ago. 3 years ago, probably.
That was better than the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Did you start in the playoffs though?
Has the Bills beating the Broncos?
We're not picking this week yet.
Oh yeah.
And then the next game was the 49ers versus Eagles. And I was we thought that both of us thought the Eagles defense was going to be able to stop the 49ers and their offense would score some points. But the Eagles offense continued to not be very good, and they got rid of their offensive coordinator. So who knows what's going to happen in Philly next year? I'm sure there's a lot of mad people in Philly because even if they're good but not quite good enough to win it, the Philly sports culture is toxic against both the Eagles and the Phillies because their expectation is super high. Granted, the Flyers and 76ers are not that great, but against football,
the thing does Jalen Hurts stay?
he's going to stay. Supposedly, A.J. Brown is not very happy there, though.
No. And is he a Brandon Marshall 3.0?
He's only been on 2 teams so far.
Yeah. So Hans, are you back?
Yeah.
Yeah, you cut out there for a moment.
But I don't know if he's a Brandon Marshall 2.0. That's Stephon Diggs, I thought.
No, Stephon Diggs has got a new. I think he's got a new uniform, don't he?
Stephon Diggs has been on what teams? He's been on the Vikings, Bills, Texans, and Patriots.
Yeah.
Or what? Somewhere else too.
Then he'll be on the some penal league here soon.
Who? Stephon Diggs? Oh,
Yeah.
He might be.
He's going to be. But didn't the other Diggs do it too?
Trevon Diggs? I don't think Trevon Diggs has gotten in that much legal trouble. And speaking of legal trouble, Jordan Addison was just arrested again for trespassing. He's a little bit of a troublemaker.
Oh yeah.
Didn't he get 2 DUIs or a reckless driving and a DUI and no, Jordan Addison did.
No, I said so did Cutler get arrested for DUI with a handgun.
Yeah, but
they would have one hell of a penal league. You have Cutler slinging the ball out there to freaking Stephon Diggs.
The longest yard 2.0.
Exactly.
And then the next Sunday Night Football was between the Patriots and the Chargers. And I kind of expected the Chargers to get sacked a bunch, and Justin Herbert got sacked a bunch. The Chargers' O-line is hot garbage.
And Drake May is a clone of Tom Brady.
And Drake May played good enough to win.
Yeah.
They didn't score a ton of points, but I think they won 16-3 or something. I don't know the scores up, but
yeah. Not by a lot, but they won.
But the Chargers barely moved the ball at all. The Chargers' offense was not good at all. And the same thing with the next game on Monday Night Football. The last first 4 games were good. The last 2 games were not very good because A-Rod's last touchdown that he threw was a pick.
He threw a touchdown pass to the wrong team.
Boswell kicked 2 field goals, and they didn't even score a touchdown.
Yeah. I mean, he did throw a touchdown pass to the other team. A pick 6.
But Aaron Rodgers' last touchdown pass is to the other team, his last touch. And I think the Texans also returned a fumble for a touchdown.
Yep.
Texas defense is good. CJ Stroud had a rough game, but they somehow turned the ball over 3 times, but somehow they still won 30-6.
What college did CJ Stroud go to?
The Ohio State University.
Yeah. The defense got him that far. He didn't.
And did he have Chris Olave and did he have Marvin Harrison Jr.? Was he there when they still had Chris Olave, or was
he was there with Chris Olave. Justin Hill said Harrison Jr.
Justin Fields was before him, though. He was the year before.
What? No, CJ Stroud was in the. Yeah.
JSN probably was like a freshman unless he transferred to Ohio State. But he had, anyways, CJ Stroud had like three wide receivers that became number one pick, first round picks to throw to.
Slated help, and he had like a elephant freaking offensive line.
Yeah.
He had them cornfed boys from Iowa.
But he still played like a good enough QB to be a game manager this year.
Yeah.
And get his team to as far as the Texans have made it in the playoffs, which is the divisional round. And maybe he'll be able to upset New England this week and make it to the championship game. But it's going to be a lot harder for him to beat Drake May than to beat past his prime A-Rod.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Drake May's good.
We will.
He came out of the same draft class as Caleb Williams, right?
He's the second pick.
So Caleb Williams, Drake May, JJ McCarthy, Penix Jr.,
And Bo Nix.
and Bo Nix. Someone else I'm missing there. And old boy from the commies.
Oh, and Jane Daniels.
That's a great
Drake was a different one, wasn't he? Or was he that year?
Who was that year? So everybody says, "Oh, you should have took
Drake
Daniels."
the third pick.
Yeah, that's one hell of a QB draft class.
Drake May has way more upside than Jaden Daniels. He had way more upside when he came out than Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels is French. He's fragile.
No, but Drake May is like your typical pocket quarterback who's a big, tall guy. He's like, isn't he like 6'4" and he's a big, good sized guy? He's
40, yeah.
Pocket. He's more like what you want is like a typical pocket passing quarterback.
He's like another Roethlisberger.
Maybe. He better not do things that Roethlisberger allegedly did.
Hey, I was gonna go there, dude.
Oh, you're just. Yeah, we should talk about that. So this week, I don't have the order up of what games are because my other computer I have up is a piece of crap, and I'm trying to edit to finish processing a video, and it's really slow. And I wanted to.
Let's talk about that handshake.
That was a very bizarre handshake.
You want to know how and why Ben Johnson fits so good in Chicago? Because he has that Michael Jordan killer instinct. Michael Jordan, you know the story about him. He made up shit saying this player talked shit about him, so he get pissed off and scored a lot. Ben Johnson, same way.
Matt LaFleur needs to be one who wants to score a lot rather than let out the gas and play conservative ass football.
Well, I heard Matt LaFleur and his wife's getting divorced.
Matt LaFleur never blows out teams though. Like
no, he can't finish.
Did you see that meme I sent to you? That was awful, but
I showed that to my mom. My mom goes, "That's horrible." I told her Shirtless Wonder sent it to you.
He did it.
Boy, he got in trouble for it.
What?
He got in trouble for it.
That was a pretty good one, though.
Yeah, my mom took his phone for half the day today.
Why?
Because
Bears memes today, which I don't even.
Because my mom came home early and said, "If you can't answer your phone, then I'm going to take it from you." And he said, "Go ahead and try." And you know what she did?
I see.
That's the joys of taking care of your parents.
I tried a mock sardine before this, and it made me sick, and I threw up when I was trying to record a video.
Do you think they're spoiled?
Yeah.
Hey, go feed them your sister's dogs.
No, I'm going to throw them in the garbage.
Yeah.
But Yeah, the Bears have a decent team, which is very unfortunate for me, but good for you.
Yep.
So this week, what games are on Saturday?
I think the Bills.
Let me see if I can get ESPN to open to get that schedule up. My computer's being slow, so Bills Mafia. Do you see this one nice comment by Nico Harrison?
Yeah. It's funny. I'm not unemployed and I don't smoke crack.
Say no to crack, wear a belt.
Or be a plumber.
Yeah. Or wear suspenders like in that picture I sent you last night.
Yeah.
Don't wear them that way to work, though. That mirror was. I should have turned my flash off for that mirror pick, though.
I think the Bills play Saturday.
I'm getting it up. It's taking a minute.
That's what she said.
Yeah, the Bills do play on Saturday. So the Buffalo Bills head to Mile High Stadium to face the Denver Broncos, and the Broncos are 1.5-point favorites, so it's basically a pick 'em.
I'm going Bills because I think Bo Nix has it. Granted, he's been running that defense for a long, long time.
I'm gonna pick the Broncos.
I'll split it with you. Yeah, I'll take Bills.
I'll put that on, so I'm gonna pick the horses,
Yep.
and we're gonna hunt down the Buffalo.
Okay.
I have no idea. I literally have zero confidence in this pick because I literally think either team could win.
Okay.
No, I seriously am saying that. If Josh Allen can pull out his magic in the playoffs, the Bills can win. But
Okay.
if the
And
Denver defense plays good,
this is what the Bills have been waiting for. Who's not in the playoffs this year?
the
The
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
And what would the line be if there was a Buffalo versus New England championship game? Basically, New England 1.5.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be much of a line. Like New England would probably be a slight favorite. It would basically be a pick 'em. It wouldn't be a big line. So the next game is this game. I could kind of see either team winning, but one team, Kittle is out on the 49ers. Didn't Kittle tear his Achilles. He hurt himself bad.
Yeah. He should retire. He's old. He's getting older.
He's gotten hurt a lot too.
I'm going. Me being a Bears fan, I hope the 49ers win, but Seahawks.
I'm picking the Seahawks too.
Aren't they playing in Seattle too?
Yeah, and Seattle's a 7-point favorite, which is a huge line. I almost would, if I bet on the, I would bet the 49ers because
Sam Darnold's been here before. And what happened last time? He choked, right?
this is the farthest Sam Darnold has won in the playoffs.
Yeah, this is gonna be the farthest he probably goes to the playoffs. He'll probably choke again. Here are flashbacks from the Vikings game.
I don't see Seattle. It wouldn't surprise me if Seattle didn't cover the 7 points. Like I see Seattle winning by like 3 if they win, or maybe a touchdown.
The reason why it's so good is not Sam Darnold. It's the receiver. I can't say his name.
2 running backs and their defense.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Jigbar, whatever the hell his name is.
And their defense.
Yeah, a Jigbar, whatever the hell his name is great. And
Jackson Smith and Jigba. I'm still bitter about the Packers picking that shitty pass rusher who's dating Cole Kmet's sister over JSN.
But here's the thing: you think Jordan really could find him on the field?
Yeah. He would have caught that pass for a touchdown, unlike Christian Watson.
No.
Yeah. Because it hit Christian Watson's hand. It would have been a hard catch, but it hit him.
There was a ball that bounced off one of your guys' defenders' helmets too.
Yeah. The Packers Timu cornerbacks.
You should make a meme of that. Figure out whoever makes like the action figure dials and have the Timu cornerbacks of the Packers.
Without Micah Parsons there, it has just exposed their not so good cornerbacks.
And here's the thing is, I hate to say it, I don't know if this Micah Parsons deal was good for your guys' team.
I just think the Packers need a lot more players than just Micah Parsons.
Yeah, they do. They just figured we'll throw him in here. He'll fill this hole. He'll chase the shit out of your quarterback. Might sack him twice a game. But
You still have, if you could double team them, the wide receiver get open though with the cornerback.
Or when you run the ball, you run it right at him. What Philly did in Dallas.
Their rush defense has went downhill since he went out too, though.
Oh yeah. Oh.
So
you want to know if LaFleur gets fired? There's two coaches today that brought up. I was listening to the Herd and First Take. Okay. One is Jim Harbaugh.
Thomas doesn't want to coach.
Harbaugh. That's it. Tom is saying a year off and probably going to the Ravens because he wants to stay in that area. Or be a good old Matt Nagy. His name.
I thought think about Matt Nagy, and I'd say a big old hell to the no.
Well,
I don't think he's gotten the same thing that Adam Gase got from a good reference from Peyton Manning. And he's getting a good reference from Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
I'm serious, though. Like, I don't think it's his. Like, I think if you have a good quarterback, you can make your offensive coordinator look. Like, I literally think Ben Johnson was actually a good offensive coordinator. But, like, Adam Gase was a good offensive. The offense was good because of Peyton, man.
Then Zach was telling me, you want to know why him and LaFleur don't get along? It's way before the Packers. I guess they were on a team together. I don't know if it was Miami or wherever. Huh?
Ben Johnson?
Yeah, Ben Johnson and LaFleur were on the same team together. And somebody fired Ben Johnson. I think it was old boy from
either Atlanta or the Commies. The Falcons.
Like yeah.
They're both. I know Matt. I think Matt LaFleur was on the staff for the Commies and then the Falcons, and then he was the offensive coordinator for Tennessee, and then he became the Packers head coach.
Can't remember. I think who was the old coach for Miami? Which got fired?
McDaniel.
I think McDaniels fired Ben Johnson out of Miami.
But
I think the quarterback coach or something like that.
LaFleur was never at Miami.
I'm trying. I thought they coached together somewhere, or maybe it's just they had bad blood between the two.
I don't know. Maybe
because they had problems with each other when he was at freaking Detroit.
He's being biting kneecaps under MCD.
Yeah. Hey, here's the thing. Do you think they keep MCDC around? One more year?
It all depends on how they do next year. If they're like 7 and 10 next year, no. But if they make the playoffs, yes.
So let's talk about this game Sunday evening.
Sunday, first game at 2 p.m. Sunday is the Houston Texans at New England Patriots. I think the Patriots are going to eke out a close one and win.
Yep.
Because Drake May is a better quarterback. We'll see what the Houston defense does to him, but
I think Drake May will be fine.
I think it's a
They'll win
win,
by like 3.
like 20-10 or 20
Yeah.
something like that. Not, I don't think it's going to be high scoring. The over under is only 40.5. So I just don't see that being a high scoring game unless there's some defensive touchdowns or something. And last game at 5:30 on Sunday is the Los Angeles Rams head to the worst city in the country to face the Bears.
What's the
And
temperature going to be?
half-point favorites, and I am picking the Rams.
I'm going Bears. I'm going. Iceman is coming. The Bears all the way. You
So
really think these dome boys that play out west can handle single digits plus? That's not including the wind chill
I
and
don't know.
snowing.
All I know is the last time the Bears made it to the Super Bowl, the Saints were definitely a better team, but it was in Chicago, and the Bears beat the Saints.
Yeah, and
Really
we've
ugly.
already beat the Rams this year.
What?
We've already beat the Rams this year.
We didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No, the NFC North teams only played one NFC West team in
Dude,
the.
I thought we played the Rams.
No, the Bears played the 49ers from the
Dude,
NFC.
I could swear we played the Rams. They said we played the Rams and we beat them.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
But you lost in San Francisco to the 49ers, though, too.
I'm gonna say if it's both by halftime, it's the Bears.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, Matt Stafford can beat the Bears again. Because I don't.
Him and his broken finger.
So we didn't talk about the college football playoff. Last week, we both went 2 for 2 picking college football playoff games, which is the best we've done.
Yeah.
Because Miami barely outlasted the Ole Miss Rebels. But Carson Beck was somehow not throwing picks. And threw a touchdown to win it. Somehow Miami has won on a run. And Indiana just destroyed Oregon. And Dante Moore decided not to come out in the NFL draft. So there's really only one high-end quarterback prospect coming out in this draft. Mendoza.
Even coming out?
And the second best one is probably Ty Simpson, who I am not very high in Ty Simpson.
So the Oregon guy staying in?
Yeah, I think Ty Simpson will be a second or third round pick and not a first round pick. It'd be funny if the Jets way overdraft him and he sucks.
Hey, this is the year they need to come out, dude. You know why? Who comes out next year, Hans?
Peyton Manning's nephew.
Who I believe is better than both Manning boys put together.
He got a lot better as the year went on. He started off the year rough, but he's got better down the stretch. So he'll probably be pretty good next year. And there's a couple other good quarterbacks. There'll be Dante Moore and a couple other good quarterback prospects.
Who did Arch Manning play for? Is it Texas?
Longhorns, yep. And
they didn't even it's like Notre Dame. They didn't even make it they weren't even in the dance, were they?
no, but the funny thing is Miami was the last team in, and Miami has actually played good.
Yeah.
Which is fun. I know teams that had a bye loss. I know teams that had a bye loss, but I'm perfectly fine with Ohio State losing because I don't like Ohio State.
Same here.
Just having two teams fixed that could win the national championship, because it's like I don't want to see another Indiana versus Ohio State rematch in the championship. Because if they would have done the old thing where they just picked two teams, it would have been Indiana versus Ohio State rematch.
And Ohio State doesn't produce a quarterback. They're all piss poor when they call them the NFL.
One other high quarterback prospect next year would be Julian Sand from the Ohio State. And I think there's one quarterback from South Carolina.
Justin Fields 3.0.
Yeah, possibly. He could be like a game manager like
Where is our buddy at these days?
what?
Where is our buddy at these days?
Nope.
Yeah. Where's Fields at? Is he still a Jet for now?
I don't know what he's gonna do. I assume he's just gonna be a backup somewhere next year. Or he might be cut. He might not even make the team. I assume
know. Go ahead.
some will try him out. But he may end up being on a practice squad or a backup.
For another college note, NIU's quarterback that went and played in the Canadian League football and won 2 Grey Cups, Jordan Lynch, just got inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame.
Cool.
Yeah. Is that your pickle shot?
So is Russell Wilson just done, gonna retire, or is he gonna be a backup somewhere too?
He needs to retire. He needs to come and be a quarterback coach for the Bears.
We'll see if he does that.
I was listening to Richard Sherman, and he knows Russell Wilson. He goes, Caleb Williams plays a lot like Russell Wilson his second year in the league. He goes, they're built the same. They have that eyes in their back of the head that can roll away from sacks.
Caleb Williams is what, 6'1" now?
Yeah.
6'1", 6'2". Caleb Williams is bigger than Russell Wilson.
Yeah. I don't know who has the stronger arm, to be honest with you.
All I know is there's going to be some teams really desperate for a quarterback this offseason. I assume the Colts are going to pay Danny Dimes. They'll probably give him like a 3-year, $90 million deal.
You know, the Colts could have wanted to keep Joe Flacco.
They might have been decent last year if they would have kept him. Joe Flacco past his prime now, though.
Dude, he can still sling it, though. Watch one of them go get Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, I know who else the Steelers could start instead of Malik Willis. Hot Tua. They could trade Tua from the Dolphins to the Steelers.
That dude just needs to retire. I'm saying this because he has post-concussion syndrome, which is not cool.
I think Tua would be like having starting Kenny Pickett and Mitch Trubisky as quarterback.
They have bigger hands than Kenny Pickett. Both those guys do.
But I still think that's what would Tua throw for 1 touchdown and 1 interception with the Steelers wide receivers?
Yeah, they got rid of their best wide receiver. They got rid of George Pickens. I had no idea why.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think they weren't going to retain him, so they just traded him. And he had his best year of his career.
And he's like top 5 receivers probably in the league, right?
Granted, he was with the best quarterback he's been with his career too, though.
You want George Pickens to come to the Bears?
I don't think the Bears won't. Well, the Bears have what, DJ Moore for what, 1 more year?
Yeah.
And then they have Colston Loveland and Roma Dunze and who they take in the second round this year. Then they have 2 other younger wide receivers. So
they got that Walker kid? Then they got Luther Burden.
They have Luther Burden, Roma Dunze, and DJ Moore.
Everybody slept on Luther Burden.
I don't know why you'd pay a wide receiver a big contract at this point. Like, they'd be better off paying a pass rusher big money.
Matt Crosby's coming to Chicago. I feel bad for you Packers.
Money at this point.
Actually, you know who I feel bad for? Not the Packers. The Vikings. And James McCarthy. If we had Matt Crosby and Montez Sweat.
I don't know if that'll happen, but we'll find out.
Hey.
They even need to hire a coach first and then decide what the Raiders need to hire a coach first and see what they're just going to do.
Oh, who did I think was going to the Raiders?
I assume they're picking Fernando Mendoza. It actually would make sense I I don't even know who the best offensive lineman free agent is, but it actually might make some sense for if you're starting off with a new quarterback to trade Max Crosby and sign a free agent offensive lineman because no quarterback is going to do well with that team with how bad their O line is.
Oh, and
Granted,
Mike,
now the Raiders are paying a lot of players big contracts. Max Crosby,
who was the Giant coach that got fired?
Max Crosby probably the biggest contract on the Raiders' book, so they probably actually have a lot of money to spend.
$27 million.
Yeah, so they'll have money to make one or two big free agent signings.
Yeah. Who was the coach that got fired from the Giants?
Oh, Brian Dable.
Yeah, I think he's going to freaking the Raiders.
He might. He'll at least get an OC position.
Then
He was a good OC with the Bills.
yeah, he was a damn good. He's what made Josh Allen Josh Allen. And you have Mendoza, who has the speed that Josh Allen does, and they play about the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't UConn.
I'm eating the pickle.
Did you know this last comment bothers me down here though?
Why?
It just irritates me.
You should work and stay off that.
I do work. I'm not on that. I bet you got beat up a bunch when he was in high school.
I would say crack. You don't want crack with fentanyl in it.
No, you want meth with fentanyl in it.
No.
It'll make your teeth fall out.
Just meth made from Sudafed and lithium batteries will make your teeth fall out.
Or you break your jaw in a car accident and your teeth fall out.
You know, the guy who owned the canning company in my hometown, son died because he had booger sugar. He did some booger sugar that was laced with fentanyl.
Yeah. You have a canning company in your hometown?
Yeah.
What do they can?
Peas and corn.
Okay.
Cream corn. I don't know if they're going to be in business now, but I can't say anything anymore. But I'm not going to say anything more about it because I have some inside information.
I bet you they sell that at Woodman's.
No, they're not going to be selling it now. But I'll tell you about that off this.
All right.
But anyways, for the college football national championship, I assume we're both on the same team.
Indiana. Indiana's gonna win the whole. Yeah, they're gonna win it. Everything.
Oh, I'd be really happy with Indiana winning it.
Yeah, they won it. I don't think they've been in it since Pearl Harbor happened.
I don't think they've ever won it, or maybe they won it back in the day. Those old championships are like illegitimate because there'll be like 4 teams that claim they were national champions. Like that bad team from Indiana that's Irish.
Dude, I like Notre Dame.
Notre Dame would have won the championship. That would have been like a picture perfect story for the NCAA.
Yeah, if Notre Dame came back and won last year, yeah. The rest screwed that one up.
Well, that didn't happen.
Did happen. But here's the thing is, Riley Leonard, you know, he's actually the quarterback for the Colts, right?
Yeah.
They don't need I don't think they're going to draft a quarterback. I think they're going to play Riley Leonard, which is good.
Pay Danny.
Speaking of that, I might be in Chicago at 5:30 on Sunday.
For what? The game?
Playoff. Yeah.
That's fun.
The message just rolled across my screen.
Oh, that would be fun.
I wish I could go, but the shirtless wonder is whining and throwing a fit about it. I've been a Bears fan longer than you have. I said, you older than me, you dickhead. Well, tell Justin to take me and not.
So I have to get a Ditka mustache if the Bears win the Super Bowl, right?
You
I
almost
just
got one. Yeah, you almost got one right now. But you
I
gotta
even
get the shades.
cut it out to here.
Yeah, just make sure you do the Ditka, not the Hitler.
Yeah, I'll try it. The Bears aren't going to make it there, but
Who's stopping them?
the Seahawks, the Rams.
Hey, if the Seahawks, if they beat the Rams and the 49ers beat the Seahawks, where do they have to play at?
Chicago.
If the Bears win,
I
the
think the Bears
Seahawks,
would beat the 49ers if they played them again, though, because they don't have Kittle.
yeah. And I have a feeling the Bears will run the ball all over the Rams.
We'll see if the Bears lose. Well, hopefully the Bears lose to the Rams.
I hope Swift gets like 3 touchdowns.
I hope Puka gets like 3 touchdowns and Stafford like 5 touchdowns and no
How do you
interception.
think Puka Nakua is really going to play in the cold?
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Has he even played in the cold? Has he even
No.
played colder than like cold?
And it's have you been reading this stuff? Any like dome team that plays under 40 degrees in the playoffs, I think they're 1-40 for winning.
I know their winning percentage is not very high.
Yeah. I wish
It's going to be really warm. It's supposed to be cold here on Saturday, so I presume it's supposed to be cold in Chicago on Sunday.
it's supposed to be 8 degrees. That's the high at night. And with nasty winds.
That sounds like interception for Stafford.
That sounds like Bears Packers football.
That sounds like a 17-10 game or some of this low scoring affair.
Here's the thing is, I don't want the Bears to get a dome. I don't want Green Bay to get a dome.
Green Bay won't get a dome.
I think it's been proposed.
The Bears,
You know what they can do with a dome? They can hold concerts there, hold venues, make more freaking money. Well, they're taking the 13th man out of the picture. All these teams that play outside, like the Bills played outside, not anymore. They're getting a new stadium.
I wonder if the Green Bay taxpayers would be willing to approve all the tax money to pay for a dome, though.
Probably.
Well, I think the Bears are going outside of Chicago trying to find if one of these.
They're not going anywhere because that whole Arlington Heights deal, if it was going to go through and they could get everything passed, it would have been passed. Here's the thing is, it's not. It had one. They already purchased the land and crap. Why aren't they building on it?
But then they try to get the taxpayers to pay for part of the stadium, which I think is ridiculous. But
and Arlington Heights is not Chicago. It's a suburb.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if the taxpayers in the town are willing to have some tax increase to pay for the stadium, they'd probably do it because then they could get half the stadium paid for.
Then I was also talking to my brother. He goes, let the Bears move to Arlington Heights. Leave Soldier Field it is. We get an ASC expansion team here.
Yeah, I don't know. Soldier Field could use some. They'd be better off just renovating Soldier Field a little bit.
They just renovated. You want to know what the biggest complaint is?
What?
Same thing with the Cubs games.
Parking,
yeah. Granted, like when I go with Justo, I can park like in. It's like the same. It's off the players' lot. But yeah. But his dad worked for the city of Chicago for a long, long time.
I see.
And
so you should have went out hunting today in the wind.
Huh?
You were too chicken to go hunting today?
Yeah, it was 40. It was 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Plus, I had to stay with a shirtless wonder.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You saw you walked by my stand today?
Yeah. Speaking of that, trail cam pictures. I got a couple of trail cam pictures sent to me Andrew Moss asked me if I knew this guy. I said no. He put it in our group chat for the sports club. They said no. So I reached out to the NLI. They said it was not their guy. The dude had a first light gear on and a bino harness with a chest pack.
Yeah.
I reached out to my contacts at the DNR. They sent it downstate. And they found out this guy. He's a professional shed hunter. They've had runnings already this season with him in Polk County.
Yeah, I know some deer have been dropping already.
Yep. And they're like, well, I said, what's the chances of him just showing up on this piece of land? He goes, he's probably got cell cams there.
Probably.
So I'm gonna start looking for cell cams that
I wouldn't waste my time shed hunting by where that camera is, because that's the only deer that's been there in like a week and a half.
you need to shoot him. Oh, obviously she's over. You can't now.
Maybe
Hey, is it urban?
Maybe that be a little deer.
Hey, isn't urban season still open there in South Dakota?
Maybe. I'm not an urban hunt.
You should.
It's ice fishing.
They give those tags away for residents. They give them away for free.
Where would you hunt at the parks?
Yeah. Shit, Hans. When I was looking to do that, I would have to go in and qualify. You know what I mean? You're a resident. You don't have to. For out-of-state residents, you have to go and qualify. And it's like anything around here. It's like you got to shoot at like a pie plate.
Yeah.
At like 15 yards.
Hey, I want to get off this stream. We can keep talking on Messenger.
All right, dude. I'll message you when I go back upstairs. Have a nice night. Bye.
You too.